Hi, I'm Katie Couric, and welcome to Eye to Eye. As Omaha police examine clues left by the shopping mall gunman, CBS's Dean Reynolds spoke with a woman who found his suicide note. The killer had called Debora Meruca Kovac before the shooting. A year ago, her family welcomed the 19-year-old gunman into their home and tried to get him back on his feet.
You found this note, and tell me if you recall what it said.
There were 3 pages of handwritten notes there. One was to his family that just said how much he loved them and he was sorry he was such a disappointment, and something about how he had been a piece of all his life and now he'd be famous. And he wrote out, "I love you, Mommy," and "I love you, Dad," and all of his siblings. And then he wrote a page to his friends, basically saying how much he loved them and all the good times they had, and he wanted them to remember him that way. And
what was this reference? I read something about going out in style.
Yes, he wrote, well, it wasn't going out in style. He said that I'll be famous. He wrote that I've been a piece of all my life, now I'll be famous. That was a quote.
Tell me about him. I mean, how long was he with you? Months?
Well, a little over a year, almost a year and a half. He came to us in August of '06. He turned 18 in May, and he either was kicked out of his house or he left on his own. I'm not sure what the situation was. I know he had been in and out of some juvenile issues or,
right,
problems. So,
but was he okay with you?
Well, as far as getting in trouble, when he first came to us, he was very introverted, very, withdrawn. We just wanted to help him get back on his feet. He didn't have a job, he didn't have anything, he just barely had the clothes on his back. After a few months, he cleaned up, he was able to get a job, start, communicating, right. and it looked like he was making, progress. I mean, he got his driver's license, he got a car, he held a job down, he went to work every day.
Was there any hint of suicidal tendencies?
Depression. He had depression. But and he made a comment a couple times that he wished he was dead when certain things happened in his life. But
what about guns?
Yeah, he didn't have any guns, but he must have known stuff about him. I think his stepfather knows something about guns, but he seemed to know a lot about it.
How do you feel?
I'm sick. I'm just sick about the whole thing. I wish that I could have helped him more. I wished I would have seen some more into this where I could have helped prevent some of this. I mean, it's...
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.